Hey, good morning. How you doing?
For our guests' safety, this station has been designated as an armistice zone. All weapons are currently disabled.
Think I'm gonna do a little bit of trading today.
For your convenience, our automated ship organization system handles storage of all vehicles. To access your craft, consult one of the terminals located throughout the station. We kindly ask that guests exit early.
GTA? Who plays that anymore?
This station has been designated
Your ship has
as
been
an
delivered to the
armistice
following
zone.
landing pad.
Tampering with weapon safety protocols is strictly forbidden.
Oh, that's shitty. Yeah, that would suck.
Please be considerate and avoid obstructing airlocks. Thank you for your assistance.
How you been, man? How's Korea? Yeah, same here. This place is sham, though.
Aegis Combat Assist activated. Systems green.
Like, the summertime here is pretty busy, but in the rest of the year, I'm home by like noon. How much longer you got there? I heard you're going to Hood next, huh?
Launch complete. Landing gear retracted.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Quantum travel initiated.
So what are you up to this morning? Um, I mean, there's a few of them. It just depends on, you know, basically what you like. So the Super Hornet is more like a tank. It can take a beating. It's kind of slow, but it has a bunch of guns. The Saber is a stealth fighter, really fast, really agile. It doesn't have much armor, but it has 3 shield generators. In my opinion, those two are probably the best right now for solo, a solo crew. The Gladius is currently a really good ship. I think the Gladius would be the cheapest in the game. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. I think I'm gonna knock out this bounty, and then I'm gonna do the trade. I'm looking up some numbers on the website for it. It also depends on it also depends on if you're talking like end game or like real money. Hey, how you doing this morning? Yeah, I'm gonna knock out a bounty or two, and then I'm gonna do some trading. I can't do trading very long. I get bored of it, but it makes the best money. Got there, sell some drugs, something like that. I'm doing good, man. Just trying to make it through until 3.9 comes out. I mean, if you're looking for something cheap, you can always just rent something. Rent it for a day or so. Fly a bunch of missions with it. Yeah, I mean, trading is boring, but it's definitely one of the ways to make some money quickly. The only downside is you have to have money to make money in that one. Once I can use stolen ships to trade, that'll be great. Go out there and steal a NPC caterpillar or something like that.
Quantum travel complete.
Yeah, I mean, I can do mining. I can do FPS mining right now. I'd have to rent like a prospector though to actually do mining. I don't think mining's too bad, just for the fact that it's more interactive than trading. I mean, trading you just fly, and that's it.
Contact. Contact. Contact.
Yeah, I mean, shotguns are bad, but with EMP, it's not that bad at all. Disable the ship, fly up to it, blow it up. I like the shotguns, though, generally for the bigger ships. That and this ship only has 2 hard points, so I need as much firepower as I can get. Cutlass Black is a really good all-around ship again, just like the Avenger Titan. It's good for combat. Well, it's decent for combat. It has cargo space. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's it's a really good ship, especially for the price. So I would say in terms of like progression, you would get the starter ship, whether the Mustang or the Aurora or whatever. The next level would be the Titan. The next level would be the Cutlass. And then from there, just you'd branch off to whatever your main focus would be, whether it's delivery or combat or whatever.
Quantum travel complete. Contact. Proximity alert. Proximity alert. Starboard. Kill.
So I don't know if it's a bug or if it's meant to be this way, but the whole EMP turning off every time is really annoying. Especially since there's not a hotkey to turn it back on. Oh yeah, what sticks are you gonna get? It's not an every time problem either. It's just every once in a while it does it. Sometimes I can use it 4 or 5 times, no problem. Then there's sometimes like this, I can use it once, and then I have to restart it, use it again, restart it. So I like the joysticks. I've never used that one, but joysticks make flying so much better, but it makes aiming a lot harder. Yeah, I didn't take too much damage that fight either. A little bit on the wing, I think. Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna pick up a freighter now, though. Do some trading. That's a good way to go. Um, I just jumped right in and got both, but I definitely enjoy it. Um, like I said, aiming's a little harder, but flying is amazing. So what's everyone up to today? I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, that's with everything in life, though. I mean, I can give you my opinion, but ultimately it's your choice. Not to mention, some people just they prefer just using keyboard and mouse, or even like a gamepad. After playing games with keyboard and mouse for so long, I tried I think it was Assassin's Creed with a gamepad. Man, that was rough. With this, no. I'm just talking about just in general. I do know there are some people who do use the gamepads though. Yeah, I've never tried it. I mean, depending on which pad you got, I guess it could work. If it got the two little thumbsticks, I think buttons might be an issue though. Like I don't think there'd be enough buttons for everything. You'd pretty much have to use the keyboard for like all your commands, and then the joystick just for flying and shooting. Hopefully I can get through this trade without a server crashing. NPC ships seem very responsive though, so I think it's a good sign.
Quantum travel complete.
If I lose some money, so what? I'll just grind out more.
Quantum travel initiated.
Probably later today I'll probably run a prospector and do a little bit of mining too.
Quantum travel complete.
So I got game glass. Um, it's it's not bad at all, but I use my tablet for basically for chat for when I'm streaming. I love the functionality of it though.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Landing gear deployed.
I think you can use it for free too. I mean, you don't get as many options. If you're interested in it, I'd definitely check that out.
Proximity alert. Head. Automated landing initiated.
Um, is it worth it? I mean, I paid for it. Um,
Landing
I think it could be worth it if that's what you're into.
Landing complete.
But when I stream, I can't use it.
weapon system.
But when I'm not streaming, I do use it. What about anyone else? Anyone else tried the game glass? That's basically what I have. I just have some cheap tablet. I didn't buy it for that. I bought it a while ago, and I'm just using it for that now. Yeah, if you gotta push J. So the Cutlass Black has VTOL thrusters. Basically, the main thrusters rotate for vertical takeoff and then just normal flight. And J is the hotkey to rotate them. I'm not sure which all ships have it, but that's one of them.
Your ship has been delivered to the
It's useful for flying out of atmosphere mainly. Hey, how's everyone doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope everyone's doing good today. I'm about to go do some trading. Did that work for you? Did I fix it?
Systems on.
Not that I noticed. I mean, nothing outrageously noticeable. There may be like a half a second delay. It is a little bit of a pain to hook it up though.
Launch sequence complete. Landing gear up.
Thank you, and please visit again.
One of the main reasons I bought it was for the they have a database, a ship database in there, which is I don't think it's out yet though. But I mean, I think it's really good for mining because you can do everything with the mining display on there. It's good for things like adjusting your shields during combat or your power during combat. It's a lot easier than holding down F, looking at the screen and playing with it that way. You can just use your finger and slide it. I would say if you're going for that full immersion, then I mean Game Glass would be great. Um, I mean, when I was playing with it, it seemed like it was very. It didn't seem like there's really much of a delay between playing with the shields on that. Because that's in all reality, that's the only time I played with it was playing with my power and my shields. Yeah, I mean that would work too. Use the game glass for just major movements, and then use the keypad for those fine adjustments. Hey, Plank, did that fix your thruster issue? Oh, okay. Yeah, that would definitely help then. I say for shields, it'd be very useful. For the power part of it, I don't know how useful that would be. I don't know if that's really implemented in the game yet. Like adjusting all your power to like your thrusters or whatever. I think once the game gets a little further along, game glass will be a lot more useful. Because in my opinion, a lot of the MFDs, like the functions, aren't very useful yet. Because I don't know if I put all the power to thrusters, if that's really going to do anything, or if right now if it's kind of just for looks. Yeah, but yeah, shields definitely. It's a pain to, you know, click click the number on the number pad, or if you don't have one, makes it even harder. But like if I click the number, I don't know. I'm sorry about that. If I click the number though, I don't know how much I'm actually adjusting the shield. So what do you normally fly? Like what ship do you like? This is such a long jump. This ship is not very fast. Oh, I'm just talking to whoever. Just like to see what ships people like. I got like 8 people watching, and like you're the only one talking.
Quantum travel complete.
Got to get some conversation going for this boring trading. And don't get me wrong, trading's not bad. I mean, I know a lot of people enjoy it. I prefer combat, so unless I get attacked while I'm trading, it's not much fun.
Quantum travel engaged.
Yeah, I know. It was more of just a general question,
Quantum travel complete.
hoping to get more interaction.
Quantum travel engaged.
I think I might try to find someone with a mole and do trading with them, or do mining with them. I think that'd be funner than just going out there on Prospector and doing it myself.
Quantum travel
Yeah, I mean definitely. I think the Sentinel has a further reach though for their EMP. I'll have to get up close.
Travel complete.
Definitely be fun though. I fought one guy with an EMP. They were using the I think the Warlock is what it is, the Avenger one, and he hit me with the EMP and atmosphere. None of my systems went down except for my engines, and I crashed right into the planet. Because my shields and stuff didn't go down, I didn't know he hit me. From my understanding, though, the Sentinel is going to have, they're going to get rid of the EMP, and they're going to give EMP missiles to it. At least that's what I've been hearing. Well, the Warlock is the same. It's the same generator as the Raven. I don't know how true that is. That's just what I've been hearing. Because I guess for the concept of it, it was supposed to just have EMP missiles. You in game now or what? Oh yeah. Maybe I'm thinking the Hawk then. Maybe the Hawk and the Raven have the same.
Landing gear down.
Okay, so what the Warlock has a little bit bigger range? Because I know the Sentinel has the biggest.
Landing successful.
Anyone who's new to the game, one thing I'd recommend whenever you land on a planet, make sure you always turn your engines off. Um, sometimes the
Engines off.
sometimes the atmosphere will bug your ship out and like make it like flip over or just do some random shit. But hey, welcome everybody. I'm currently doing a trading run. And it looks like it's raining, but there's no clouds. Yeah, I already got a setup ready, or well, planned. I'm waiting for the new video cards to come out to see if they're worth getting or not. The 30 series. Yeah, I'm more concerned about the price though. But it depends on that, and I'm either gonna get a 9900K or whatever the Intel 10th gen is, unless AMD gets something out there that I like. I don't do much besides gaming, so I don't need like a Threadripper or anything like that. I have been wanting to check out AMD though. Why do you say why do you recommend AMD?
Engines on. Launch sequence complete. Landing gear up.
Yeah, I can see that, I guess. But I mean, as far as like streaming wise, I mean, I'm using a 77. As far as streaming wise, though, I'm using a 7700 right now, and it's working just fine.
Quantum travel engaged.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could see that. I want to run in 4K, but for sure I don't know yet. Because my laptop has 4K, and I really like the 4K, but my laptop is only a 17-inch screen, and my monitor doesn't do 4K yet. Oh, it definitely is.
Quantum travel.
I mean, I have VSync enabled right now, so it doesn't go above 60. But like, without it on, I get 70, 75 frames on 1080p on high settings in a laptop. Oh, I mean, I'm sure, especially not for this game, but I mean, I'm also thinking about, I guess, future proofing it. This will be the first desktop I've built in years, though. But yeah, I mean, I know for 4K and stuff like that, it's more GPU over the CPU. What about you? What are you running? I think the biggest reason I'd go with Intel though is I just haven't done research on AMD yet. It's I mean it's not a lot different, but it's a lot different than Intel. I have to look up like the memory speeds because I know AMD relies a lot on different memory speeds. You like it?
Front collision. Caution. Starboard collision. Caution. Rear collision. Caution. Front collision. Landing gear down. Auto land on.
Yeah, but I'll be doing a custom loop as well because I'm building a computer for me and my wife,
Successful.
so we're gonna have basically the exact same.
Weapon system off.
Yeah, I'm gonna build a full custom loop for it as well. I was gonna do that no matter which parts I get. I've never did water cooling yet, so I wanted to try it. Well, like my laptop, for example, I delidded it. I use liquid metal in it. I lapped the um, IHS because it was real bad. But I use this laptop whenever I deploy to Afghanistan or Iraq, and I mean you're looking at over 100 degrees every day. So I want to do everything I could to make it cool. But I mean, right now, with the fans they're barely running, and it stays. Let's see, my CPU right now is 70, and my GPUs are 56, or 57 and 54. If I put the fans on max, though, the CPU probably drops down to about 50. Oh yeah, man. When I get closer to building it, I definitely will hit you up then. What what do you recommend for a company? I was looking at Corsair, but I know EK is pretty good too. Corsair said they'd give me a 15% discount on everything I bought though.
Tram now leaving the station. Stand clear of the doors. Tram now leaving the station. Stand clear of the doors.
Yeah, just for like the water cooling loop. I know there's what is it? Alpha Cool's one of them. EK is one of them. Corsair. Corsair said they'll give me 15% discount on everything I bought though. Oh yeah? Well, then maybe never mind on that one then.
I'm sorry. Due to inactivity, we have been forced to assign your
Is that like the product part names or what is it? Oh, how'd you die? Don't tell me you crashed.
Now arriving.
warning. You are blocking an active flight bay. Please vacate the vicinity.
Um, it is my name, and the numbers are 7661. Oh, really? During a claim jumper? I thought the Black was a pretty tough ship.
Initiating ship storage procedure. For your safety, please vacate the area. Thank you for your cooperation.
I mean, for sure, I don't know, man. I've never done it in Cutlass Black. I thought they were, a rather tough ship. So I wonder if they store your ship if you cannot sell your trade goods then. Well, I mean, doing the claim jumper missions will only get you better. That requires a lot of movement and combat. Yep, that's correct.
Now approaching.
Alright, I got it. Well, I mean, how good did you do in the claim jumper? I mean, was it towards the end that you died or the beginning? Alright, cool, yeah, I'll definitely check it out. My only part right now that I don't know about is the case. I want to get a bigger case, but I don't, like, right now I'm looking at the Corsair 1000D, but I don't know if that's just too big. No, you don't like that one?
From transforming worlds to exploring the stars, ArcCorp is proud to bring the universe closer together. ArcCorp, investing in tomorrow's future.
Really? Which one? Because I didn't see any of them that were actually big.
Hello, and welcome to Riker Memorial Spaceport.
So I know everyone doesn't like it, but I'm gonna go SLI as well.
We hope you have safe travels wherever your final destination may be.
Cool, man. I appreciate that because the case is the only part that I really haven't decided on yet.
It takes all of us working together to keep ArcCorp safe and secure. Be vigilant and report possible threats.
Okay, so that's why I couldn't trade. They impounded my ship. Bastards. So yeah, I know it doesn't do anything for. Ooh, that actually is a nice case. I'll look at it more later though. So I know it doesn't do anything for games. I know SLI is dead for games. But I do computer. I can't think of the word. Computer art, basically. And SOI is amazing for the program that I use. But yes, I know everyone hates SLI. Me personally, though, I love it. Yeah, and again, I don't know because I don't have one yet, so I don't know how well one card would work for my program. But like my 1080s, now again, I know it's a 1080. My 1080s, they work amazing in SLI and for my art. Also, it depends on the cost. If the 3080s are going to be outrageously expensive, then yeah, I'll probably just get one.
Now arriving. A share space.
I mean, I'll check it out later, but the case that you sent me, do you know how much radiator support it has? Well, yeah, more than likely, I'll either get the 3080 Ti, and I'll probably just get one, or I'll get the 3080 and get two. But again, it just depends on the numbers when they actually put the numbers out. Yeah, because the Corsair one, I can get two 480s in the front and one 480 on top, or 420 on top. But yeah, I mean, I like the way that case looked though, so I'll definitely have to check that one out. Alright, I have no clue why I cannot sell it here. And this is why I hate trading. I don't even know if I'm at the right spot to do the trade. The new GPUs, from my understanding, were supposed to launch in June. But with everything going on, they said that it more than likely, and again, this isn't the company. This is just rumors. More than likely, it'll be like October now. Oh, okay. Well, shit. Is there another one here? Yes, I'm using the Galog, and it just says Area 18. It doesn't really specify where. Is it here in the main area, or is it someplace else? Maybe the area that says trade. Oh yeah, I mean I understand that. Okay, that makes more sense then. There we go. Not bad. That's a 20,000 profit just for this one. Hey everybody, how you guys doing? Welcome to the channel. I want to say I made about 50,000, give or take. I forgot to look before I started. How's everyone doing today, though? Yeah, I'll definitely once I jump off here, I'll definitely check out your build, and I guarantee I'll have some questions for you when I start doing mine. More than likely, I plan on doing soft tubing to start with, just because it's my first water build. But I definitely want to end up doing hard tubing at the end.
City Float reminds you that when trapped, your help keeps our core clean.
Yeah, exactly. So if I go AMD, what would you recommend? I know for sure I don't need any kind of Threadripper though. I ain't doing anything that requires 60 plus cores.
Now arriving. ready for launch.
From
Your ship has been
transforming
delivered to the
worlds
following landing
exploring
pad.
the stars, our corp is proud to bring the universe closer together. Our corp, investing in tomorrow's future.
I'm gonna do one more trading run and then probably go back to killing things. And I forgot what pet I was going to.
Please be aware that while in the Stanton system and on our corp,
Can't see it. Shit.
are still in effect.
Nope, time for the guessing game.
For the latest travel information, be sure to check the departure and arrival boards conveniently located.
Nope, definitely not 3. There we go.
You are clear to launch.
Yeah, so if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask. Hey, welcome back. How you doing this morning?
Systems on. Launch sequence complete. Caution, starboard collision.
Thank you. And
Landing
please visit
gear
again.
up.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that, man. I was young at 1.2. So right now I'm doing some trading. Um, Trading and mining is basically the best way to make money in this game right now. Yeah, I mean, I was at Dubai once. Very expensive. Well, I mean, so you can do any. Sorry about that. You can do anything to make money. Just to make quick money, though, is mining and trading are the best ways. I mean, you can do combat. Later on, there will be there's also delivery stuff right now. Later on, there'll be like repairing and refueling ships that can make money. There'll be you can have like a merchant ship, basically a ship that has stores in it that you can make money off of. There'll be science, farming, exploration, and I'm pretty sure there's some other ones too. But like right now, trading is the fastest and easiest way to make money. Mining is just kind of the same. But me personally, I prefer combat. But streaming, you gotta do various things so everyone can see, how everything works in the game. I mean, exploring, yeah, there's definitely a lot to explore, especially even right now. Um, it depends. Fighting other players can be hard, but if you're fighting the NPCs, generally they're not that hard.
Quantum travel complete.
I mean, you can also explore planets. You can walk around on planets. Um, this year there'll be a second system coming out, so there'll be a whole other solar system to explore. Yeah, I have a Twitch account too. It's in the description.
Quantum travel.
Yeah, so right now, the Staten system where I'm at right now, basically this system right here. This year they'll be coming out with the second system. Um, they haven't really talked too much about what all is going to be there yet. All right, let me know when you're in, and I'll tell you more about it. Hey, welcome. Thanks for the follow. Um, but yeah, like I was saying though, currently this is the only system right now. Each planet has, their own little area. All right, welcome back. So right now, this is the Stanton system. Each planet has their own moons and their own like stations around it. All right.
Landing gear down.
Cool. I appreciate that. But yeah, so this is the Stanton system. Each planet has its own, you know, moons and stuff that and stations that orbit it. This is generally like a lawful system. Um, so there's police here and stuff like that. The next system will be Pyro, which is a lawless system. It's more like the pirates um, area to play. I got the game back in 2015, but I really started playing with it, probably about a little bit over a year ago. Yeah, there's NPC pirates, and then obviously players can be pirates too. There's a patch coming out, hopefully a week or so. It's gonna have prisons. So, like, if you're a pirate or a criminal and you get arrested, you'll actually go to prison, and then you got to work off your crime basically. What do you have for a computer? Because the game is a little bit demanding.
Landing successful. Engines off.
Um, I say you might have an issue with the RAM. I think I was talking to you about this the other day though. Um, I use 16 gigabytes. I think 8 would work, but I don't know for sure. I think there's some more people in the chat that know a little bit more than I do though. Man, I was hoping the it would restock by now. Guess I was off. Anyone know what the turnaround is for trade goods to restock? It's in my description as well. I think it's like one of the first links. Oh well, I won't make as much profit, but I'm not gonna just sit here and do nothing. So I keep on not doing it, but you should always make sure you close your ramp whenever you go anywhere, because people can climb in your ship. I need to go buy something else though. I'm empty. Really, they're both kind of the same. For starter ships, the Mustang is more of a more for like fighting, and the Aurora is more for like exploration type stuff. Um, I don't think either one of them have a cargo space really. But once you get either one of the ships, whichever one you decide, you can rent and buy ships in the game as well. Um, so if you don't if you whichever one you get, if you end up not liking it, just grind out some money in the game and then just rent or buy a different ship, or just ask in the game and people will let you use their ships as well. Personally, I like the Mustang, but again, I like more combat. Oh, I guess I'm full anyways.
Engines on.
I'm not sure what answer the call is.
Launch sequence complete.
Oh, I mean, well, so when you buy it, just make sure that you buy the game package, though. So the game package will come with the game, and then it'll come with one chip, whether it's the Mustang or the Aurora. I mean, I guess if answer the call is 50% off, that's a good deal. Just make sure that it includes a game package, though. Oh, okay, no. Squadron 42 is the single player version. The game is not out yet. Um, you want to make sure you get Star Citizen. That's the MMO. That's what I'm actually playing right now. I do know some of the packages come with both games. It'll be a little bit more expensive though. All right, sorry, I'm back. My daughter just woke up. Um, yeah, the $45 one should be the right one. Yeah, $45 is the game package. Yeah, also, I mean, there's no monthly subscription, nothing like that. So the $45 is all you have to pay to play the game basically forever.
Quantum travel engaged. Landing gear on. Quantum travel complete.
Also, on my YouTube, I have a bunch of tutorials. Um, so make sure you check those out to get your footing in the game.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Just remember though, the game it is in development, so there will be some bugs.
Quantum travel.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Landing gear down. Caution, front collision. Caution, front collision. Caution, starboard collision. Auto land on. Landing successful.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Wind system off.
I'm probably not gonna make too much money off this trade. So I spent about 50,000.
Our corp is proud to
Let's see how much I actually make.
closer together. Our corp, investing in tomorrow's future.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I started with as well. I just like the way the Mustang looks over the Aurora.
Now arriving. Tram now approaching. Tram now leaving the station.
Yeah, I didn't make too much there. I made about, I think, 8,000. Oh yeah, Laranite. I'll have to look that out. Yeah, man, definitely. It's probably take a minute to download though. Like I said though, I also have tutorials on my YouTube. I mean, feel free to check those out. I don't have much time right now though. I probably got about 30 more minutes or so before my kids are awake and I gotta jump off here. So this is one of the locations where you can buy ships in the game. Downside, a lot of the pictures of the ships in here are kind of distorted. Like this ship, its missiles are not this big. The Anvil Arrow is one of the cheaper ships that you can get for a light fighter. There's ground vehicles. My personal favorite is the Hornet series. Like I said, though, a lot of the things are kind of distorted. This isn't how it looks. Definitely not. they really do need to fix the way these ships look on this. Alright, man, you take care. Thanks for giving me that information, though. I'll definitely check out that case and check out your build. And thanks for stopping by, brother. Alright, man, take care.
We're sorry. You've exceeded the allotted time for the run. You'll have to return your ship to storage. Initiating ship storage procedure. For your safety, please vacate the area. Thank you for your cooperation.
Yeah, but like I was saying, Saeed, I'll probably be on for about maybe 30 more minutes, and then I have to jump off. But I'll be back on in like, I don't know, about
Thank you for your cooperation.
probably about 5 or so hours when my kids take a nap.
City flight past the tram now leaving the station. Stand clear of the doors.
So I played Elite Dangerous for a while. It was kind of a long time ago, though. As far as the flight simulation, I mean, it's pretty accurate. Well, I don't want to say accurate because I've never flown in space. But I mean, it's very good. Planets have gravity. Weather affects your ship while flying. In space, I mean, you got all the movements. You can, roll and everything like that. Yeah, in my opinion, it's a very good flight simulator. But like I said, I've never been to space, so I don't know how accurate it is. But yeah, there's no loading screens, so you fly from space. You can fly straight down to the planet. You can get out of your ship in space and fly around. It's called EVA, but you can basically fly around first person in space as well. For example, like let's say I get into combat and I lose a wing. In space, it doesn't affect me, but when I go out down to atmosphere, my ship will fly off, a little bit funky. So as far as fuel, most of the ships, all the ships that size have the same amount of fuel. The only thing is if you upgrade your quantum drive, basically your thing that makes you fly at like light speed. If you upgrade it, if you upgrade it, you'll either fly faster from point A to point B, but it'll burn more fuel, so you'll have to refuel more often. Or you'll fly slower and you'll burn less fuel, and you don't need to refuel as often. It really just depends on what you're going for. Yeah, if you're interested in the game, I got some other videos in my YouTube. If you plan on buying it, I recommend using a referral code. It'll get you an extra 5,000 starting cash. If you don't want to use mine, use someone else's, but I'd definitely recommend using one. But yeah, like there's a lot to do. Currently, I'm doing a trade run, but there's mining, first-person mining, and spaceship mining. Bounty hunting. There's just space combat. Deliveries, so take a package from point A to point B. There's exploration, investigation, so you gotta fly somewhere and find someone who's missing. They got lost in a cave, or they were in a ship that exploded, and then you have to find their body.
Please be aware that while in the Stanton system and on ArcCorp, all UEE common laws are still in effect.
As far as the flight goes, bigger ships fly slower, smaller ships are more agile.
Hello,
Your ship has been
and
delivered to
welcome
the following
Oakland
landing
Memorial
pad.
Spaceport, servicing the greater Area 18 metropolitan area. We hope you have safe travels.
But yeah, I mean, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Saeed, if you have any questions that I'm not on, you can either just leave me a comment. I'll reply to it once I jump on. Or everyone in game is generally pretty helpful.
Obey all security and customs personnel at all times. Their job.
So it is an alpha game, so there's definitely a lot of bugs. Me personally, I haven't really had any issues with bugs that would like stop me from playing. I like so far this morning I've been playing for like 3 hours. Yeah, so let me see if I can see it on this one. So this is some of the vertical thrusters. Obviously, these are the main thrusters. Some ships, they have vertical, it's called VTOL, vertical takeoff and landing thrusters. So their main thrusters actually rotate, so you can land or take off vertically. As far as smaller ships, most of them don't have it because they're rather small ships. This is a rather small freighter. So this is part of the cargo bay. This is another part of the cargo bay. There's beds in the game. Like you can log out from your ship in space, and if you log out in a bed, when you come back in, you'll be in the bed wherever you were at. Yeah, as far as VTOL, like I don't have any ships that have it because I have a lot of just combat ships.
Hello, how can Miss help you today? Systems on.
You are clear to launch. Thank you, and please visit again.
Landing gear out.
I mean, I enjoy the game. I've been playing it for about a year. I've been backing it since like 2015. But I mean, recently is like about a year and a half ago or so is when I really started playing it. So this is the current system. Um, each planet has its own moons and stations, stuff like that. This year they're coming out with the second system. Ultimately, they said there's going to be a total of like 100 systems. I wouldn't expect that many anytime soon, but yeah. So currently, you can only upgrade a few things. So right now, you can upgrade your missiles, your quantum drive, your coolers, your power plant, your shields, and then all your weapon systems. Eventually, you'll be able to upgrade your thrusters, things like that. You'll be able to customize your ship, so you don't like the color, you can change it, so on. When that will be, I don't know. Like I said, this game is in alpha, so it's still being developed. Some other mechanics they're gonna have repair. They're gonna have a repair ship, repairing ships, repair gameplay. So like one of your coolers might break, you can go fix it. They'll have a refueling ship, so if you run out of fuel somewhere, you can pay someone to come out there and refuel you. Salvage ships and salvage gameplay. Science, a more in-depth exploration gameplay. They said there's gonna be farming. You can claim land and you can build bases on there. So everything I just mentioned currently is not in the game. Only stuff that's in the game right now. There's some exploration, combat, whether first-person combat, ship combat, and bounty hunting. Trading, delivery, investigation. Currently, right now, I'm doing trading. Trading and mining are right now the fastest ways to make money. If every nothing's simulated, so like if you want to fly across the system, like without doing quantum travel, you could. It would take you weeks probably.
Quantum travel engaged.
Yeah, so it looks like this ship has 8 vertical thrusters. on the bottom. It looks like it has 4 on top. Oh yeah, I mean, so the planets are full size. It would take you, you know, probably like an hour or so to fly around the planet itself.
Quantum travel.
This is just a moon, so this is obviously going to be smaller. There's also first-person stuff too. So my character has armor on, weapons. You can upgrade and buy different ones. There's a patch coming out within, I hope, like a week. It's a little delayed right now because everything that's going on. It's going to add three more moons to one of the planets, and it's also going to add prison gameplay. Yeah, so currently all the planets in the system you can land on except for one. So Crusader, it's a gas giant, so you cannot land on this one yet. So this patch we're in right now is 3.8. 3.9 is going to be out in like a week or so, and then I think it's 4.0 Crusader is going to be, you can land on Crusader then. Every 3 months is when they come out with a new patch. So, for example, 3.9 was supposed to be out the beginning of this month. Like I said, it's a little bit delayed, but 3 months from now, 4.0 will be out. 3 months from then, 4.1 will be out, and so on and so forth. It should be activated. I mean, as soon as you pay for the game, it should be good. Why? What's happening? But yeah, like I said, Crusader right now is the only planet you cannot land on. Every planet has a space station orbiting it as well. So this is the space station for this one. All the asteroid fields have an R&R station, a refit and refuel station that you can land on and do stuff like that. RSI is the company. It's Robert Space Industries. It's the company that makes the game. Moons have less of an atmosphere, so you can, you kind of have some leeway on gravity. Like I said, though, this game is in development, so there are some bugs. So be prepared if you do get the game that there's going to be some issues. There's also ground vehicles you can get, things like that. So currently, so when the game comes out, there'll be a permanent death. Um, right now, you can die as many times as you want. There's no penalty if your ship gets destroyed. Currently, there's no penalty. To reclaim your ship, there's a time frame though. So the small ships, they take 10 minutes. You can expedite it by paying like $500 or 500 credits or whatever you want to call it, and you'll get it if it's like a 10-minute cooldown. You'll get it back in like a minute. Bigger ships, the bigger the ship, the longer the cooldown is. Like this one, I think takes 15 minutes if it blows up. But if I expedite it, it takes 3 minutes. You don't lose anything on your ship, like component-wise. But like if someone kills me with some cargo on my ship, I'll lose my cargo. This ship can take kind of a beating before I have to worry about it. But smaller ships, they're more fragile. This has ballistic weapons, so there's ammo, but energy weapons, they don't have an ammo count.
Landing gear. Caution. Starboard collision. Landing successful. Engines off.
But like I was talking about the permadeath, basically, I don't know the amount, but basically, let's say you can die 5 times. Each time you die, you'll get a prosthetic arm or prosthetic leg or whatever. When your character finally dies, all your goods and all your money and your ships will all go to your next of kin. So basically, you'll just be your new player. But the downside is you'll lose whatever reputation you had or anything like that. So like if you were like a notorious pirate and you get killed, your next character will have to start fresh from, with no reputation as a basic, newbie pirate. But you'll still have all your items, all your money, all that stuff. Currently, also, if let's say, you're kind of a asshole, um, you'll get a bounty on you. Like if you do enough bad stuff, you'll get a bounty on you, and it'll give players who are lawful, it'll give them a mission to come find and kill you. Yeah, throttle is a thing as well. I personally don't have one. You can also fly with mouse and keyboard or gamepad if that's what you like. But there's a lot of people who fly with the throttle and stuff. Thank you, man. I do really like the sticks. I'll be upgrading them whenever the next version comes out. Or let me take that back. The version's already out. They're just sold out right now. Yeah, I mean, mouse and keyboard is good too. Using a mouse is actually the best way to aim for like combat and stuff. Um, but for flying, a joystick is better. It's more precision. But there's a lot of people who play with mouse and keyboard as well. In fact, I was watching a guy on Twitch who was racing, and he was destroying it with a mouse and a keyboard. Yeah, I mean, I've never tried the gamepad. I haven't used the gamepad since like Nintendo 64 kind of thing. Ouch. I better make some good profit off this one. Yeah, like I was saying, though, I was watching a guy doing racing, and he was destroying it with a mouse and a keyboard. Like places like this, you can spawn land vehicles. And then you can, they got like um, combat, ground vehicles. They got like hover bikes, stuff like that you can just race around in. All right, cool. You got it working? Yeah, I can grab one real quick. I don't have a very big selection of them, but I have one. So, for example, the referral system, um, people who use my referral code, they get the money, extra 5,000, and every like 10 people, I get an item. One of the items I got was is this ground. One of the items I got was this ground vehicle I'm about to pull out.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
So, once you become a pirate, for example, it's based off a crime stat. So, for example, a crime stat level 1, um, you won't have a bounty on you. No one will really um, bother you too much, but you'll appear as hostile. So if I fly close to you, I'll see that you're a hostile player. Once you hit crime stat 2, you'll actually get a mission will be put out there for all the other players to come and find you and kill you. Police will attack you on sight, and obviously the higher your crime stat is, the more your bounty will be. So I'm on a moon, so there's very little gravity, so you'll see it bounce around a lot. But like this is just an example of one of the vehicles. And there's obviously this isn't a combat vehicle or nothing like that, but there's big um, ballistic vehicles that have like huge missiles on there. There's anti like personnel vehicles. There's racing vehicles. Yeah, but like I said, this is you can buy it. It's actually extremely cheap in game. But this is just one of the bonuses for the referral system. You can load it up in like I can load it up in my ship if I want to. I don't. I don't think I have room though with the trade goods I just bought. That's exactly it. It's a space golf cart. Yeah, there's racing in the game. There's even racing missions. There's none available right now, but there'll be a like a racing mission will pop up, and it'll say what type of vehicles. So if it's ground vehicles or small ships or whatever. I thought I just heard a ship fly by. I might be able to fit it. The only problem is I think I landed on a rock or something. I'm a little high off the ground. Let's see what I can do. Oh yeah? That's cool. Let me see if I can get enough air to get into the ship. Nope, not yet. Hold on. Yeah, I've never tried that. What? I'm not sure. What's a quad bike? Let me see if I can move my ship back a little bit and get the buggy in here. So, this ship is. Oh, okay. This ship is kind of the bugs. The ramp's kind of bugged. As you can see, it's like way off the ground compared to like the landing gear. But let me see if I can get it in there. So missions will spawn at different locations, for example. So like here on this planet, I can get certain missions that I won't be able to get at a different planet. But like general missions will just respawn will spawn everywhere though. So what I just did, you can't do it every planet. This moon has very little gravity, so I can kind of do it for this though. Yeah, I think I'm in. I gotta make sure I turn it off though. Yeah, this one is small, but like there's some giant vehicles as well. So currently, whenever you deliver trade goods, it's instant. But they'll be changing that soon, so it'll actually take time for them to unload goods and put goods on your ship.
Landing gear up.
Yeah, because like right now trading is extremely lucrative. You can make a lot of money, and because everything is instant, you can farm a lot of money really fast. So what they're doing, they're going to add a time limit. So for example, with a full ship like this, it might take 5 minutes for everything to unload or for everything to load up. Yeah, like the size of the ships. Like this ship that I'm in right now is a relatively small trading ship. There are some huge trading ships. All right, man. You take care. Thanks for swinging by. Have a good day. Yeah, so once I finish selling this, I'm going to be jumping off as well. My kids are awake now. I mean, in general, yes. But like any multiplayer game, there's always those people who just want to make it hard for people. So, I mean, I would say 95% of the people are really nice, really helpful. But then there's those 5% that just want everyone to, you know, they want to blow you up. They want you to, you know, whatever. Just any multiplayer game has that, though. Yeah, exactly. Yep. I mean, the game. There's a lot to the game. I mean, it will definitely take some time to get used to it.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
What time is it there?
Quantum travel engaged.
I think total. I think it's like 60. I mean, I have no idea. I'd have to see it to tell you for sure. I cannot find this location. So the way insurance is, insurance won't take effect until the game actually comes out. But for example, my ship gets destroyed. Um, if I have insurance, I pay, or I don't have to pay no money. It just takes the time frame. So it takes the 10 minutes for me to respawn. Without insurance, then I have to pay, X amount of money. I mean, all you do is you just pay for insurance, just like car insurance or whatever. They haven't gone over too much about it yet, but insurance is basically just a safe way for you to get your ship back without having to pay, anything. One thing they do need to change, they need to change the font for planets. Like, I cannot locate this place I'm trying to find. So before the game got to this level, hangars were basically the only gameplay there was, and all it was you can spawn your ship inside this hangar, and you can walk around and look at it. The way hangars are going to work when the game comes out is you'll actually have a home, and you'll have a hangar, and you can decorate your hangar and stuff like that. And the self-land hangar is just one version of it. There's a lot of different hangars you can have or buy or whatever. Oh, I see why I can't find it now. It's a drug lab, and it's not marked on the planet.
Quantum travel complete.
All right, so it takes a minute to actually fly down to the planet. So this might take a second, because this is a drug lab, so to speak. I can't fly directly to it. So this is one of the hard parts of the game, is trying to find hidden places. Well, this place definitely isn't easy to find.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Hello. Oh, so I'm trying to find a location to sell my goods at. The downside is it's like a drug lab or something like that. So it's not marked on the map, so I actually have to find it. Can you hear me?
Caution, thrusters overheating.
I mean, I bought it for 150,000, so I'm hoping a pretty good profit at least. I think I found the place though. Yep, I found it. It's right there. I mean, yeah, I'm hoping for 200K or so. Hey, how you doing? Hope you're doing good. Yeah, you too. Happy Easter. Alright. Cool. Alright, I found it. Thankfully. Hey, what's up, Thorn? Just doing some illegal trading. Trying to find a drug lab was kind of hard.
Deck collision. Landing successful. Engines off.
How you doing today? Honestly, I have no clue how to do that. But hey, my go-kart stayed at least. I'm about to jump off here in a minute. I'll take a look at it then. I'm not sure how to link it to Discord. Not too bad. I made 22,000. I appreciate that, man. I guess it's not too bad. I think I started at 400,000 today. So I made about 68,000. I could have definitely made more, but I wasn't really following the website for trading. Oh, is that for Discord or is that for Twitch? Oh, yeah, I mean, it's definitely really good. It could have been better, though, if I was actually going to the right places and selling it. Yeah, so there's a first-person shooter mission on the 890 jump. Okay, well, give me 1 second. All right, so I'm on Twitch. I'm under connections, but I'm not seeing anything about Discord. Oh, I appreciate that. So you said it's under settings, under connections. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything about Discord being on there though. All right, Saeed, take care. Um, maybe I'll see you later in the game if you're on. Okay, yeah, I found it now. except they say it failed. All right, I appreciate that. You have a good day, or night. I'm not sure what time it is there. All right, cool, man. I appreciate that, Thorn. I'll play around with it real quick though and see if I can get it. All right. Oh, actually, I got it. It said it worked. Yeah, maybe that's why. All right. All right. Well, I'm about to jump off here. My kids are awake now. I appreciate you guys coming out and hanging out with me for a bit. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna see if I log out of my bed if my cargo will stay here. It's nothing valuable, so I'm not too worried about it.
Flare armed. Engines on. Launch sequence complete.
How'd your stream go last night?
Landing gear up.
Like I said, it's nothing valuable, so it's not a big deal. I just want to see if it works or not. So I got my gray cat back there and a little bit of goods. Oh, that's good. What'd you end up doing? Why? What happened? Give me a sec. I'll jump in Discord and chat with you. Alright, everyone. You guys have a good day. Take care.